Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be going over how to create this film burn kind of effect in Photoshop. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So for this video, I'm actually going to be starting from scratch. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a brand new document. We're going to go to new. And I'm just going to make this a 3000 by 3000 pixel document. You can do, 1000 by 1000 or 1500 by 1500. You just want to make sure the width and the height are the same, just so you get the square orientation, and keep the resolution at 300, or you can put it to like 72, I'm pretty sure. And then the background I like to put a black. And so for this image I'm going to be using pictures of Amazon. Now I'm just going to drag and drop all of these in, so I'm just going to go ahead and make a little composition right here. So I'm going to put him there, then I'm going to put this one here, and then we're just gonna have this one here. So for this one I'm just gonna cut out the image. So I'm going to hit select subject, and it's gonna go ahead and create a kind of selection around them. So once you hit select subject, you're gonna get this like selection here, and what you want to do is you want to go ahead and you want to click W. This is the shortcut for this tool up here called the quick selection tool. If you press W and you haven't used this before, it might pop up with the magic wand tool. All you have to do is hit shift W. So basically the cutout isn't perfect and I want to have the Lambo in it, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this quick selection tool, and I'm just going to go ahead and refine it. All you have to do is make sure that it has the plus in the middle of it, and if you want to remove something, all you have to do is hold alt and you will get this minus in the middle, and you can just go around, kind of just get rid of it like so. Alright, so once you have your cutout here, all you have to do is go ahead and click on this button down here, and that will just create a layer mask. Now I am going to just kind of reposition this a little bit. Just have it there, like boom. I'm gonna right click, go to convert smart object, and that will kind of keep it cut out and not kind of interfere with quality or anything, even though it is pretty bad at the moment. Like you can go ahead, use an upscaler. I suggest using AI upscaler. I'll leave a link down below in the description. And yeah, but for this image right here, this one right here, I'm just going to mess around with the blend modes here, and probably just put a linear dodge add, and I'm gonna put gradient map on it. Just make this black and white, so put the right one up to white, and I'm gonna change this to overlay just so we can see. And as you can see right here, there's kind of like an edge right here, and what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna create another layer mask for this layer, and I'm just gonna erase the glow or the kind of edge of it. And as well with this image, you can see there's like an edge right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna erase the edges like so. And yeah, now we have this kind of nice composition. We can even reposition this even more like so, but at the top we're gonna actually develop that in a minute. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get the textures I'm gonna use. So all these are in my free pack. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use it. So yeah, I have all these textures in here. I have this one. This is the lens flare or the film burn, and we're just gonna use that for this. And we're gonna kind of mess around. Probably linear dodge add is the best. And you can like mess around with positioning and all. You can even flip it the other way, horizontal if you want, and you can have it on that side. But I like it on this side because just looks better in my opinion. Matches well with the green. But yeah, next one I'm gonna just get this one, and you can just mess around with it. Kind of want to make sure that like down here isn't shown, because then you have to actually like go in and erase it, but just make sure like the glow isn't like this, and you can go ahead and put that screen or linear dodge add. I'm a linear dodge add kind of guy, so that's what I'll be doing. And you can see right here there's still like an edge, so I'm just gonna go in and erase that like so, but I'm gonna like have it like so. Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna go ahead and work on the adjustments a little bit, get curves, bring the darkness down a little bit. So the darks is probably like, you know, you can really eye this shit, like you don't have to kind of know what you're doing really. Brightness, contrast, if you guys just follow this kind of like routine I always do, you know, you'll get something fire. Vibrance, bring the vibrance down. Color balance, just mess around with it. And I'm gonna change this right here, this lens effect. I'm gonna change the colors. So all you have to do to get this menu is Control U, and you can change all the colors here. So I like this kind of purple look right here. And yo, I'm just gonna move this over a little bit. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna unlock this background layer. It's gonna have a lock on it, so you just want to click on the lock, and that's gonna like free it up. And now you can just merge them. So what you want to do is you want to click on the background layer, the black layer. You want to hold shift, go to your top layer, Control G, Control J, Control E, Control A, Control J. And what that will do is that will kind of erase all of this like other shit like that's outside of the canvas, and it will leave you with just, you know, what's on the canvas, what you can actually see. So we're going to control J that, duplicate it, flip vertical, and I'm also going to flip horizontal, maybe rotate a little bit. And then you can mess around with the blend modes. So these are looking nice. So I'm messing with pin light a lot. And yeah, so what you want to do now is you want to go ahead and get another layer mask. So layer mask is just basically something to erase, but you're not actually committing to erasing. So you can, you know, erase something, and then all you have to do to get it back is, you know, press D or just press X to switch color palettes, and you can get it back. So it's kind of just like a backup eraser. So yeah, I just erase like kind of parts that I don't want to be involved. Mainly in the faces, you know, you kind of want to make them stand out. But you know, in the background and up top and shit like that, you kind of want to just have it free. So the next texture I'm going to go ahead and get is this one, this blue texture, this kind of lens effect. Just bring this in and scale it up. Have it right there, just to get that kind of blue edge. With the linear dodge add, I'm gonna bring this below that. I'm also gonna kind of mess around with the fill, and yeah, I'm liking the look at that. Now I'm gonna mess around with the color balance even more. So this, all the color balance does is it kind of like manipulates the tone of the image, or you know, your cover. So you could make it like really red or really magenta, but I suggest, you know, kind of using it sparingly and kind of just using it very softly, just create a nice effect. You can also use your vibrance here. Usually I bring saturation of vibrance down a bit. And I'm just gonna do the same thing here. So I'm just gonna Control J these layers, Control A, Control J. We're just gonna flip them upside down again, and I kind of want to scale them up a lot. So I kind of have maybe here visible, and then let me see. maybe do difference, and then kind of just erase everything but the top. Nah, I kind of like the way the top is like that, to be honest. You can add some other shit, like I'm gonna go into my pack here, get this SRT dashboard, and you know, you can really just like go to the store, just like mess around with it. Just mess around with blend modes too. I really like that. And you can just get really nice looks just by adding, you know, random ass textures and shit. And if you guys do want to go ahead and, you know, check this out, I will leave a link down below where you guys can, you know, get this. And yeah, so we're just gonna erase some parts here. And yeah, you can create this really nice texture look. And another thing you can do is, you know, merge all this together again, and you can just duplicate it again, and then go ahead, go to filter, go to blur, go to radial blur, and then you can go to zoom, go to like 50, and then put this to lighter color, and you can get this really nice zoom effect. And what you want to do is you want to bring the fill down a bit, and you also want to erase some parts just so it's not like overwhelming, but you can still get that really nice effect. Bring the fill up a bit again. You just want to erase kind of the parts where, you know, if it was here it looks a bit weird, but if it was coming from the side it would look, you know, realistic. And to actually make these images look, you know, look a bit more crisp, what you can do is you want to go ahead to click on this little circle here. This is the adjustment circle. This is what I've been clicking on the whole time. Go to a solid color, gray layer, and just go to noise, add noise, convert, and then about 45 to 50-ish. And you just want to go to soft light, and this will create a noise kind of effect, and obviously you don't want to have it like crazy noise, so just bring the fill down a bit to like 20-ish, and you're gonna get this clean noise effect. And when you zoom out, it just looks really crisp and, you know, clean. So last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead to the free pack. We're gonna go and get the front advisory, just drag that in, and you just want to make it kind of small and just put it in the corner somewhere like so. And that is how you create this kind of really nice looking cover art in, you know, 20 minutes. Alright, so if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, also comment down below what you want to see next. Yeah, peace.